Okay, what's up, my spiritual gang? Love, and I'm staying. I'm up in this bitch. This is gonna be a quick reading. I did do a healing worksheet. I did from like my personal experiences, and then I got some from other people's experiences too. It's called pregnancy abuse. That's what we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna get into this reading. Okay. No intent on marriage, only want you to bear a child. So, more so with these cases, you have people that they expect you to carry their child, but they never had an intent of like being married to you or anything. Like they just use you for your body and to produce the child. Like their their intent is to keep you in the baby mama, baby daddy title. Okay? Intentionally getting you pregnant or getting pregnant to show abusive ways, new person, real them. Okay, you have situations where a person to get somebody or trap somebody to intentionally get pregnant or to get you pregnant. And then it's like, you know how somebody sells you a dream of who they are, and then over the time you all dating, you start to see who they really are, and they start being like emotionally abusive, financially abusive, physically abusive, verbally abusive. They introduce you to a vibe they can't maintain. This is that energy, and they just show you a new them, a whole new person, and that is an abuse tactic because they feel like they have you stuck and you're with them for the rest of your life. Well, at least for 18 years of your life, you have to deal with this individual. Okay. Abandoning during pregnancy or child. They abandon you during your pregnancy, or like let's say you walk away from the situation and you're like, you know what, just be a good parent. They will abandon that child just to try to like they use the child as a pawn to hurt you and get at you. So you do have situations like that, or like they abandon you during your pregnancy, expecting you to chase after them and just hoping for this happy family dynamic, hoping that they'll be there to feed you at the most vulnerable point of your life. Okay. I'm on later than usual, but it's fine. 2:22 on the clock. Abandoning, okay. Stressing you constantly for potential miscarriage. Oh, yeah, you have them situations where the child father will more so bring stress to you, stressful situations, or keep doing things that they know triggers you and stresses you out, so you could potentially miscarry their child. Because, like, a miscarriage can come from stressing too much, okay? So, and if not that, by the time you bear the child, you also have to worry about postpartum depression, okay? So, it's more so like breaking you down, but like overly stressing you, and you could potentially lose this child. Okay, idolize, devalue, discard, hover. So this is like when you're pregnant with a narcissist, okay, or the person that you got pregnant is a narcissist. Okay, so it goes both ways. Where they in the first stage they idolize you. You're everything that they want. They praise you in that beginning stage. They give you everything that you wanted. They sell you a dream of what you want. They convert to this person of all the things that you want in an individual, right? The second stage is devalue. So that's when they're devaluing you, degrading you, like speaking to you in the most craziest ways because they're out seeking a new supply. Or they run back to old supply like an ex or somebody, friends with benefits. That's that phase of devaluing you where they're looking for something new. So they still want to have you on a string. They still want to have you. It's like, you know how you see when people go fishing, right? And the fish is stuck on the string. They got you on that string while they're looking for new supply. So then when there's new supply come in, that's the discard stage. So they get rid of you. And then they go off and run off in the sunshine and be with this new supply until the new supply figures them out of who they are, and or so the new supply get rid of them, or they see the new supply's true colors and it's not so peachy and green over there. Okay, and that's when they try to hover. And with you being baby mama, baby daddy, they feel like a part of them owns you. This is pregnancy abuse. Okay, so yeah, and then that phase, that cycle repeats. Idolize, devalue, discard, hover. Idolize, devalue, discard, hover. St. Louis. Oh, hi to St. Louis. Do you hawk tall? I don't know what that means. Mo. Okay. break down spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, verbally to make you chase them. Okay, so this is that when you're pregnant by a narcissist or a person that's abusive during pregnancy and or got somebody pregnant that's abusive, they more so break you down in these aspects of like spiritually, so you're no longer seeking guidance from the things that you believe in or the God that you believe in or your ancestors. Because if I kill a person spiritually, then it's just the vessel, it's just the body. And you're going to be looking outward, or you're going to praise this person and put them in this high regard like they're your God. And you're going to do anything to please them, which also leads to you chasing behind them to make sure they're always there with you. You don't want to lose them because a part of you has died inside. Okay? And they break you down mentally, emotionally, and verbally. So emotionally and mentally and verbally all ties into like, I said that wrong. Verbally, physically, financially, all that ties into your mental state of mind. So if I break a person down financially or mentally or emotionally, you're going to go chasing behind that person for that security, or you're going to chase behind that person because you want them to get back to that point with you. So that's where that comes in. They more so try to break you down in all aspects of your life. So you're forever chasing them. You don't see your worth. You feel like you're underneath them. Okay? For newcomers, this is pregnancy abuse. Okay. Don't want anything to do with child if you don't want them or finds new supply. Yes, you have those situations where if you're pregnant by a person that's abusive and or if a person that you got pregnant is abusive, they more so, if you say, look, I don't want anything to do with you, yeah, this is pregnancy abuse today, and then I'm gonna pull some cards. If you say, look, I don't want anything to do with you, just be a good father or be a good mother, they will abandon you and the child. Like, even if you want nothing to do, why am I stuttering? Somebody stutters here. Even if you want nothing to do with the child, they'll walk away from their responsibilities. It's like throwing a tantrum. That's surprisingly specific. Niche. Huh? It's just healing work I had to do. It's like the inner child threw tantrums and they'll walk away. So that's what they reflect back to you, the inner child. They'll throw a tantrum and walk away from the child, abandoning their responsibility and not caring if they hurt the child in the process. The child is like a pawn in their game. Because they thought this child was going to keep y'all stuck and keep you together with this person. And when they found out that wasn't cracked up to be, they were like, fuck this child. Okay? Or they go to new supply. So then when they get in like a new relationship dynamic, they'll abandon their child. If the new supply is insecure about you, they will abandon their child off the strength of the new supply not wanting them around you. Or they'll tell the new supply that you're not letting them see their child. But in all actuality, they just abandoned their responsibilities, okay? So take that how that resonates, but that's another thing towards pregnancy abuse where if they get a new supply, they can also go get their new supply pregnant and start a whole new life and be living double lives because you stopped the cycle. So they go put that new supply in that same cycle, okay? Use kids as pawns to hurt you, yeah. So let's say you emotionally detached from this person that's abusive, right? They more so do things towards your kids, or like let's say the new supply don't like your child, or old supply, whatever you want to call it. They will use your kid as a pawn to try to get at you. So if I know you're going to react to protect your child, I'm going to do shit to your child intentionally. That's this energy. Tries to keep you tied to them, lifeline to always run to, or slow down dreams. Oh yeah, they try to like, if a person that's abusive sees that you have motion and things going on, you have dreams you want to chase, this person purposely impregnate you to like slow you down from your dreams, and or it's like a lifeline. If I fall short, if I know I fucked up, I can always go back home to my B&B baby mama, baby daddy. That's this energy where you're like the lifeline. They're always going to look for an escape through you. Okay? Quick to impregnate you. Oh, yes, this one. You could seem like you got pregnant on the first try, or they're just quick to impregnate you before you demask them and see who they really are, or quick to trap you before you see who they really are behind the mask that they sold you. Okay? Tries to use you as a scapegoat from problems or sexually. Yeah, like I said, this person, like, they more so try to like run to you when they get into some shit. Like, they feel like it's like a possession. Like, I can always run back home if I get into some shit. I can always run back to my baby mama, baby daddy, as a scapegoat out of my problems, out of my reality, to run away from my responsibilities. I could just come home and say, I want a family. Can we try? Can we try again? And or they'll try to use your vessel as something to just have sex with, like a fucking sex doll. Like, since you all have a kid together or kids, they'll keep running back to you because they feel like they can always get it from they being baby daddy, since y'all have a child, until you stop that pattern. Okay? Hides protection, birth. Oh, this one I saw through somebody else's experience, so give credit where it's due. Hey. Where a girl said that this dude hid her protection. So like birth control, let's say a man do like male condoms or whatever the case may be, they will hide your protection. Okay? Oh my God, you're so pretty and cute and beautiful. Thank you. I'm sure you are as well, darling. Okay, latching on to you to leech off your benefits. Oh, this is the energy where, let's say you got pregnant by an abusive person, or an abusive person tried to, that did trap you. They more so, they latch onto you and what you got going on, and like your rewards and the good things that you got going for yourself, only for the benefit, or they try to run back to you because they see you winning in life and benefiting and on the glow up. So then they try to run back your way. Well, we are family. They try to leech off of you. So keep that in mind. And or if they know you provide for your kids, or they know that you have a good heart, they'll always try to run back home, and that's a part of the scapegoat, and like seek help through you. Expect you to look out for them consistently, regardless of how much they stab you in the back. Okay? Shows up rarely or never for child. Yeah, then you have some cases where it's like that double life energy, where they run to a new supply, and they'll show up to their child and see them here rarely, and or don't show up at all. So it's like the child is the only person getting hurt in this person's game, this abusive game that's going on. Okay? Leaves child with unfulfilled promises. Then they promise a whole bunch of shit like, yeah, I promise I'll take you to the game, or yeah, I promise I'll come see you, or yeah, whatever the promise is, and then they don't follow through. I love your style. It is so slay. Thank you. They will never follow through with the promises that they give to this child. So it's like this child will grow up facing abandonment wounds and separation anxiety and things like this, all because of this individual's pride and ego. Oh, you're fine. I know exactly what you meant. Maybe somebody's going to be going on tour here soon. So I just use it as a sign, love. Rushes to intimacy once figures out your heart. If they see you have a pure heart and that you have genuine intentions, they try to rush to intimacy. Like with these type of people, they try to put a whole 5 years relationship within a couple months, 3 months, 2 months, 1 month. They try to rush the process along to get you in bed. I am going to sub. Thank you. Yes, like, share, comment, subscribe right now. I love it. Sub it up, sub it up. I love it. Thank you. Cheats constantly knowing you're pregnant or home. Shows you down to be with size. Oh, yeah. So let's say a person is insecure in this dynamic and they're used to chasing behind this person, or even if you're not necessarily insecure, let's say you're used to going out partying with this person, with your partner, this slows you down because you'll be at home with the kids. So then they give you, after one kid, have you ever realized some women have 1 kid, 2, 3, back to back? And I'm going to like it too as well. Thank you, love. You said also as well. Thank you, love. Some women have kids back to back because this slows you down. You're going to be at home with the kids, and If I'm with my side chick, you can't chase behind me and see what I'm doing because you're going to be tired at home with the kids. Or if I'm with my side man. So take it how it resonates, put it where it fits, put the roles where they apply. I'm just here to teach the work, okay? Don't support nor cater to you during vulnerable time. Oh, yeah. So you have them situations where this person, like, little things. Can you go get me something that I've been craving? Or can you rub my stomach? Can you rub my feet? Can you lift my stomach? Whatever the request is. Can you rub me some bath water? This person will not support you. They know that you're in a vulnerable period of your life, and this is the time that you would need your partner the most, is during your pregnancy. But this individual either bitch, moan, groan, drag their feet to do it, or just won't do it at all. Okay? So that's significant. Don't show up to birth. Oh yeah, you have some situations where they won't show up to the birth at all. Some will, some won't. I'm not saying that's always the sign or always the case, but sometimes they won't even show up to you giving birth. Okay? I'll do my side notes last. Let me get through the whole page first. Okay? Mama's baby, daddy's maybe, but then you have situations where mamas abandon their babies too. So the saying can really go both ways, for real. And the father step in and take care of the child. So take how it resonate. Putting child in harm's way. Oh, this person have people trying to fight you or put you in dangerous positions and situations off the strength of trying to get at you. So they don't care if they put their child in harm's way just to get at you. It's an abusive tactic, okay? To get clout off your name and prove that they had sex with you. This was another lady's experience where this person, like, they get you pregnant just for proof that they had sex with you. Because they're not used to pulling that caliber of woman or man. They want to, like, reap clout off your name. Or, like, let's say you have a good reputation. They want to cling on to your reputation and reap that. And then just, like, claim that, oh, I had sex with this individual. We have a child together. Okay? Stage and streets continue to do what they want, not willing to make sacrifices for you. Yes. So it's a difference between going out, okay, I got a job, I'm trying to go make some money, or however people choose to make their money. But this individual more so like they'll stay in the streets and do shit in the streets and mess with so many different individuals, infidelity, or just cheat on you. They're not willing to sacrifice for that home life family. They more so want to do what they want when they want. Okay? Pushes boundaries. Oh, this person to like push the fuck out of your boundaries. And it's more so the energy of like a man will do what you allow, or like I'm gonna push your boundaries to see how far you allow me to go, because it could go for women too. Okay? Pregnancy out of spite, malicious acts, mad you chose self, is more revengeful. Oh yeah, so this person, like, let's say you're walking away and choosing you, and then you lay down with this person again and you get pregnant. That was sometimes it's genuinely just doing it out of spite. Or this person, it can go both ways, where a woman traps a motherfucker out of spite, or a man traps a woman out of spite. Or you walk away and you ended up pregnant and you ain't even have to lay back down with this individual. You could have got some people do shit out of spite and out of a malicious intent. So just be mindful of that. And then when you choose yourself throughout this dynamic and you don't want this family dynamic, it makes them more revengeful and seek to hurt you more and more and more and try to get that reaction out of you. And when it don't work with you, that's when they bring it on to the kids, because they know people jump for their kids, okay? Don't give you enough time to unmask the real them. Like I said, it's the energy of, like, if you lay down with an individual, they try to rush a 5-year relationship within a couple months, and so you don't see the real them. And let's say you get pregnant and then you start to see the real them, it's because they got you pregnant before you could see the real them, before you could unmask them for who they really are. And then it's like, damn, like, you didn't act like this in the beginning. It's because that was never them. That was the facade of what they sold you in the beginning. Okay? Constant competition with others. So they either put you in constant competition with others, that triangulation cycle, you know, or they're in competition with you, where you're not supposed to be competing with your partner. So they put you in these compromising situations to, like, just, it's like It's a manipulation tactic to break you down. If I make you insecure, because competition breeds insecurity, if I can make you insecure, you're going to forever be competing for my love. You're going to forever be trying to validate your position in my life and prove that, look, I am worthy. Let's do this. Let's have a family. But really, it's just manipulation at its finest, okay? Coming in any time of night, not mindful of your sleep pattern. So let's say you're an individual that go to sleep early. They will not give a fuck. They will not be mindful that, okay, you're pregnant, you trying to sleep in. They'll come in at any time of night, not even give it a flying fuck. It's the difference when a person has to work, but it's a difference where you're like, you know what, you set a boundary, I'm finna go to bed. I really don't want you out all night. And if you do stay out all night, stay out. Go to a family house. They'll be knocking on your door at 5, 3, 2 in the morning, the grand rising, while you're clearly asleep, and they're just not mindful of you need as much rest as you need, okay? Because when the babies come, baby, I will tell you the newborn phase is not easy, and it's not for the fucking weekend. You're waking up every 2 hours. You need to get as much sleep as you need to, okay? But they don't care. Everything is about them. They're self-absorbed, and everything is about them. They will take money out you and your child's pockets to please themselves. They wouldn't give a fuck, okay? Everything is to benefit them, okay? This is where I'm getting at. Abuses the fact you need them. So let's say like you're having complications in your pregnancy, and or this is just a very vulnerable moment and you just need your partner or companion or baby mama or baby daddy or husband or a wife, okay? They'll play on the fact and abuse you more because you need them and you're in a vulnerable period of your life. Okay, so you ever see a person take a mile with you needing them and they feel like they can treat you any type of way because you need them? That's the energy, okay? Bitches about everything you need that either benefits you or the child to make you have an easier pregnancy, and or that will benefit the child. Like, you know what? I got all this stuff for the child. I just need you to go half with me on this. They more so will bitch and moan and groan about what you need for the child. So take that how it resonates. I'm just giving you guys information, and you can use this as a study guide one day, okay? And so you can see the red flags and not fall into the same fucking traps, okay? Okay. It says, I don't believe in abortion or wants to plan a child. So you have them situations where you end up pregnant and you tell the individual, look, I'm pregnant. You know, even if it was unexpected or it was planned, some of them will go as far as planning a child with you just to show their ass and abuse you. But then there's some situations where it's like, I don't even believe in abortion, so let's just do this, let's make it work, or let's just co-parent, whatever the agreement is. They're going to make sure you keep that child. More of the story, okay? And, you know, you lay down, you made a baby, it is what it is, but just keep in mind, some people will abandon a child just to abuse you, okay? Multiple baby mamas don't support or dips back and forth. Okay, so these type of individuals could have multiple baby mamas, have multiple baby daddies, and they'll abandon their whole child, or they just won't support certain kids, and then they'll try to dip back and forth between households. So, okay, if I can't sleep with you, if we not on good terms, I'm gonna go to my other BM or baby daddy house, and I'm gonna try to be a family over there. Okay, we not seeing eye to eye. I'm finna go to my other baby mama or baby daddy, or I'm about to try to go back. It's that hover, idolize, devalue, hover cycle again. So they keep these baby mamas in a cycle of the ones that's gonna allow them to do that shit. Some of them don't have multiple, so just take it how it resonates, but some do. And then let's say it's not even a baby mama, they'll run back to an ex, or they'll run back to new supply. So just take it how it resonates. Uses BMs as a babysitter to cheat with others or new supply or ex. Yeah, so you'll have situations where, like, let's say they have multiple kids or multiple baby mothers. They'll more so use you as a scapegoat so they can go out and do what they want to do and go out and cheat. Can you watch Little Jansen tonight? Then, so I can go to work, and then they're cheating. Or so I can go do this. And can you watch Little Billy? So they can go be with the other BMs or baby daddy. So just take that how it resonate, but yeah. Or they'll go be with their ex. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person that's bearing their child or had their child. Don't protect you or child. Disloyal actions, yeah. So they'll put you in situations that's harmful to you, or if you're in a situation that's harmful to you and your child, they wouldn't protect you or your child. Even if it's not even about protecting you, they wouldn't protect that child either, because they really don't give a fuck about the child. The child was created as a pawn in the game, as a form to try to control you. Okay? Married having babies on the side. Yeah, some of them be married and they be having babies with multiple women or other women on the side due to them cheating. So it's the double life energy. So take that out. That resonates. Babies back to back. That was that energy of like where a person have one baby, then they have another one, and they back to back. You're supposed to give your body at least 2 years to heal after bearing a child. These people more so have them right back to back, where you have a 1 year old, a newborn, you having them back to back to back. That's an abuse tactic. You need to give your body time to rest and rejuvenate itself and actually heal. Okay. Praying or doing things for your downfall with a smile on face, fake intent plotting. Then you have them situations where this person will more so be hoping that you fall down, around you doing shit to make you go on your downfall. So you have them situations too, but it's like acting like I got good intent for you, acting like I love you, and really the intent is fake, it's malicious. Really, they plotting on your downfall. They plotting to make you fall down. They're doing abusive things to bring you to that lower level, so you on the brink of your downfall, even if it's not a career, mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally. They're trying to destroy you. Okay? Sleeps with friends or anything close to you to hurt you. Like I said, if they realize it's to the point where it's like, you know what, I don't want anything to do with you, then they'll go to your friends. They'll try to sleep with your friends. They'll try to sleep with even family members if they can, if a family member allowed them to. If that don't work, that's when it goes to the child. And they'll just do shit out of malicious intent to try to hurt the child just to get at you. And even if it's just emotional abuse, they'll do that shit just to hurt you. Okay? Knows you're not the father, keeps you holding on due to false hope until connection there, or go searching for truth. Connection, too strong to walk away. Yes. So this is more so on the man side of things, where you have some women that know that the man is not the father. But the only reason they were trying to control the man with the child. So the man usually don't find out until they have their own questions and doubts. Until they're completely attached to the child, and then it comes out of spite in an argument. And by the time this happens, the father has built up some type of bond and connection with this child. It's hard for them to walk away, or sometimes they don't even walk away, and they're like, you know what, let's just make it work. And or they'll be like, you know what, I don't want nothing to do with you, but I'll still take care of this child. Or some of them just walk away, which is all they right, whatever they choose to do. But that's also something that women more so would do for like pregnancy abuse, because men get trapped too. Men do trapping and women get trapped too. Okay, men trap people and women trap people too. So take it how it resonates. Okay. But it was more so a pawn to control this man and his free will, because maybe they knew the heart to this. The key to this man is through a child. Or, okay, some people more so use it for financial gain with child support, or they know that an individual is going to support their child and send money for their child, so they more so use the money for themselves instead of the child. So you have different situations with that. Okay. Using child as pawn to come back home. Yes, you have some situations where they more so try to use the child. Let's say you guys do split custody. They'll more so use that as an opportunity to try to reel you back in and get back with you, and they'll try to use the child as a pawn in their game to try to get back into your presence, or get back around you, or just get back with you, period. Or they'll use their other kids if you got a connection with their other kids. Yeah, can da-da-da this and that, can she stay the night or he stay the night? They really love it at your house. Yeah, absolutely. Then they'll try to slowly plant seeds so they can stay the night and be back with you, or take it how it resonates. Okay. Living double lives or down low using you as a cover up. Yes. So you do have some situations where they more so live in a double life and they're married, or they have a kid over here and a kid over there. Take care, resonate, or have a girlfriend over here and then I got a kid over here. Okay? They more so live in a double life, and or you have some situations where men be down low and they be like, I'm not gay. I got a kid. I'm not gay. I have sex with many women. I'm not gay. So you have them situations where I'm not gay. I'm married with kids. But it's more so a cover up to cover their facade of that they are down low, and this is something that they're deeply insecure about. So take that how it resonate. I'm just here giving the downloads, okay? Tarnishes of character or downplaying what you did or what you do for your child. Yes, you have some situations where they'll try to tarnish your character. They tarnish you to the new supply or the old supply. And they'll downplay everything you do for your child. Try to make you seem like a horrible parent or what you did for them when you guys were in a relationship. Then the new supply will be tarnishing you too because of words that came out this individual mouth of who they dealt with. And if you try to warn the new supply, they'll more so deem you as bitter. Check it how it resonate, okay? Competing with you instead of building. Like I said, you can't build with an individual that's in constant competition with you. Because while you're trying to build, they're going to be poking holes in the motherfucking shit because they're not the one selling it. Okay? Gossiping, threatening, petty, using bitter, bullying intentions, display behavior, actions. So you do have them situations where this person to gossip about you, you'll be the topic of every table they sit at. Yeah, my baby mama, my baby daddy ain't shit. They don't let me see my child, and whole time it's the other way around. They didn't abandon their child. They not telling the whole truth of why their relationship ended, and that you just genuinely don't want nothing to do with them. And you have them situations like that. You just genuinely want nothing to do with them. You just want them to be a parent, but they abandoned the child because you don't want to be with them. But to other people, she ain't letting me see my son, or he ain't letting me see my daughter. And whole time that ain't even the case. They're more so threatening you to try to get back in your life, or have other people threaten you, or the new supply or the old supply. Take care. I'm just saying new supply. New supply could be a newer individual they're dealing with, or an ex. Okay. They'll more so have the intent of using you. Like I said, these are the type of people that come around and they just use you for financial gain, or they'll take out of you in their child's mouth just to benefit themselves. Okay. They'll be very bitter. Like baby mamas be bitter, but baby daddies can be bitter too. So everything, the actions will just be bitter as fuck towards you. Okay, very conniving, condescending, malicious intent. They more so try to bully you too. Like let's say you just co-parent, you're a good co-parent. You know what? Yeah, you can come get the child at this and that time. Blase blase. They'll more so try to bully you or have their news up by bullying you, just so they can get a reaction. It's that reactive abuse where they're looking for a reaction to know that you still care about them. But when you don't give that, they're going to all extents to hurt you. And these are the behaviors that they'll be displaying to you. This is also their actions. Like, I can tell you I love you. I can tell you I have genuine intent, but my actions will show something completely different, okay? Bring back STDs, no health checks, knowing they're promiscuous. You have those situations where you could be pregnant by an individual and they'll be freaking or sleeping with multiple individuals, or a person that you got pregnant could be sleeping with multiple individuals, and they're more so, they don't check their health. They don't really go to the doctor. They get checked through you. So if you come back and say, you know what, I have BV, or I have a really bad yeast, or shit, fuck it. If it's an STD, you have an STD. They'll more so be like, they'll try to flip the script, reverse psychology on you, just so they can downplay the fact that they cheating. No, you did it, this and that, because the whole time they never got checked and they know they was out creeping and cheating and sneaking. But it's like that reverse psychology game where it's like, if I blame you for cheating, even if you're a loyal individual and you know you ain't been cheating, they'll try that shit on you, okay? So just be mindful. And they know they promiscuous, but they'll be out so careless. They'll be freaking raw and just doing things so carelessly, not caring that can bring stuff back to you and the child that's inside your tummy. Or they don't care that they can give it to the man. You know, take it how it resonates. Malicious intent expects you to forgive them and pick up back where you're started from. You have some people that abuse people and they more so want to pick back up where you started off before the problem, but they expect you to forgive them at the drop of a dime. When forgiveness, you have to forgive when you're ready to forgive. It's not for the other person, no, but forgiveness takes time, and they more so try to rush that process and get back to the beginning, like where the trust was there and things like that, where the communication was there, and they'll even try manipulation tactics against you just to try to force you back there. So take the higher resonate, okay? Burns valuable bridges with baby mama, baby daddy to need them when they change on them. So you have those situations where they'll change up on you for the new supply, the old supply, the diagonal supply, whatever the fuck you want to call it, or they people, they family, they friends. And they will burn that bridge with you or do a lot of shit to cause you to burn the bridge with them to turn around and still need you and be running back to you. So you have those situations where they try to run back to you because they realize, oh, my new supply just wasn't doing it for me, or oh, damn, they were really disloyal to me. How can I resurface back into your life? Okay. Neglectful, abusive, non-present, but come rarely bearing presence. For kids, sometimes you to be inconsistent again. So you have those situations where this person will be very neglectful in this dynamic to you or the child. They mistake present for presence. Some people think that if I come bearing a present, it replaces my presence being gone in my child's life. And they'll even come bearing a present to you, give you a whole bunch of unfulfilled promises, or the child to go back into that same pattern of being inconsistent in you or the child's life, okay? But if it's genuinely just about the child, they will do this to your child. And they will do this to try to get you back and then pick back up on that patterns, okay? Tries to break you down or succeeds, so you always chasing behind them. Like I said, this is an individual that more so tries to break you down financially, mentally, verbally, physically, spiritually. So you'll always need them and always go chasing behind them to seek that validation through them. Okay? That's why some people break individuals down, because it makes you insecure. It puts you in a state of constant confusion, chaos. It also makes you compete with other people when you don't need to. You compete with yourself. So it can make you a very envious, jealous individual. That's why they do this, because then you're going to be trying to fight the other women instead of checking the person, or men instead of checking the person you're in a dynamic with or you had a child with, okay? Degrading BM or baby daddy, and we see this a lot on social media where, like I said, they'll be degrading you, talking about you in the lowest aspects, even if that ain't your character. They want to make you look bad. That is their goal, okay? So they will be degrading to you, or they'll be degrading to you, to their new supply or their family or their friends. And if they're a narcissist, the family is going to support it. The friends are going to enable them. The new supply is going to enable them. She just don't let me see my child. Yeah, that bitch ain't shit. Whole time. It ain't even that. That's why, like, when you get, the toughest lesson I learned is when you get in a dynamic with the person that have kids, right? Don't be so quick to listen to what your companion is saying, because you never know that side of them until you are in that same bed. And they could be telling you one thing, and it could be something completely different. They could have just got up and walked away from their responsibilities, or they can make it seem like they're there for their kids, and then further down the line it's like, damn, you're not consistent with this, you know? So I did learn that. Just more so, don't put your 2 cents, or don't be trying to get into it with the baby mama, baby daddy, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes, or what happened with that dynamic, and why it is the way it is, or why this person is moving that way, or why this person is choosing peace over just being in a fuck relationship. So you just never know, okay? Won't let baby mama, baby daddy see kids to hurt you. You do have some situations where the parent will be a pawn, and they'll be like, no, you can't see the child, but they know it's going to hurt you, because the only way to get to you is through your children, okay? It's starting to click. It's starting to connect. You get it? Acts like active parents who impress new supply. Like I said, I just said this, and it's crazy. I wrote it down. So you have some people that will act like they are a top-tier parent. They there for their kids. They do for their kids. They provide for their kids. They love their kids. And further down the line, you seeing the kid not really coming around much, or they're not really being in their kid's life. Or you're a baby mama, baby daddy, and now you're saying, down, you're not consistent at all. So you do have them situations, okay? And then you do have the situations where they be like, well, they just toxic, that, and that whole time they're the toxic one. You do have those situations. Projection. Okay, new supply controls them to not see kids because they're jealous or envious of the baby mother or baby father. So you do have those situations where they didn't pillow talk on you so much to the new supply, or they know that you guys shared a specific connection, or they see that they're not over you, and the new supply will more so tell them to abandon the kids, don't, because they don't want them around the baby mama, baby father. So you do have those situations. Okay, be mindful. Don't want around baby mama, baby daddy due to own insecurities. Really, they're into it with their own insecurities and with their self, but they rather see the child get hurt because of their own insecurities, because they battling their own self. When really, they don't even know if the baby mama, baby father want shit to do with the person. I just want you to be a good parent. But usually, how karma plays out for motherfuckers like that, they end up pregnant and they end up in the same pot, and then they end up being replaced. And next thing you know, they abandon that child. So just take it how it resonates. Because not all baby mama, baby daddies, even if it's a trend, all of them do not fuck with each other on that level. I don't fuck with my baby daddy. I ain't fucked with my baby daddy since I was, 2 months? My daughter about to be 5. No, this ain't that. But you do have those situations where the baby mama do still be laying with the baby father, or the baby daddy still, it goes both ways. You do have those situations, so that is something to be mindful about. And I can see why they like, but still you don't take the child out the father's life. If he's dipping and diving, or she is in between homes, let that motherfucker go. Because you don't want to be the next person pregnant or having a baby with this individual and they're doing the same thing to you. I would take signs, take heed, and move around instead of trying to control and weather what this man got going on or this girl got going on, or her dipping in between households. No, do you. But you do have those situations where they rather like, no, don't go see that B, because they more so insecure about you being around this individual. Don't go see them, and more so hurt the child, or they expect you to abandon your responsibilities in your child due to y'all still messing around. Like I said, let them have them. Okay. Flexes with things baby mama or baby daddy or new supply things or stuff they do for them. No acknowledgement. Yes, you have those situations where some people get all their status from their baby mama, baby daddy, everything that they got. This person helped them off their feet, right? But they more so go out and flex with the stuff let's say this person bought you shoes or a car, whatever the fuck they got you. They more so go around new supply or they ex or other people, they baby mama. They more so go flodge and flex with what this individual got them as if they doing it on their own. And really, in reality, they got this status from this other person. Okay? And they will not give no type of acknowledgement to this person. I'm not saying you got to be out like, yeah, my baby mama bought me this, my baby daddy bought me this. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying they'll go out, flex and flodge, knowing that they still running in between households. You have those situations, okay? I'm gonna just make this about pregnancy abuse, and then I'll do a reading eventually. I'm not gonna post it because people be trying to block your girl. But yes, you do have those situations where they'll flex and be like, they ain't never did nothing for me. I did this and did that. And they don't give no type of acknowledgement of, okay, you know what? I had my down moments and so helped me. They won't do that, okay? I am finna get up out of here, you guys. I love you, my spiritual gang. Love, namaste. And I'm about to be about this bitch. I'm finna drop my little short, but I'm gonna drop it when I go live again. Just so y'all can see what the vibes is, and yeah, okay? I ain't gonna say much about it, but it's a little parody remix song I made, and y'all might actually like it. So yes, this is Pregnancy Abuse with Spiritual Key, and I just wanted to let you all know from both points of view of how that really can be. Like, if you missed the live, I'm gonna upload it. Just rewatch it, okay? If you want to book a reading and or become a part of my Patreon group, all that will be in the description box. I did not put it in there yet. Any donations, my cash out will be in the description box, and I'm forgetting something. Temu. If you want to become a Temu affiliate, that will also be in the description box with my link and code. Temu is a shopping app, okay? I love you, my spiritual gang. Love, namaste, and I'm about this bitch. Mwah. Ashe and namaste, y'all.